In this video, we're going to learn about integers, numbers below zero like temperature in the winter, or money you owe, or even the level of land below the sea level. By the end of this video, you'll understand what integers are and why they matter in life. So this here is a number line. To explain integers properly, I would have to use this because integers are whole numbers and they're opposite. We could have 2 and -2 or 5 and -5. So integers are whole numbers plus their opposites. If I give you an example, what is the opposite of -10? Well, the opposite is 10. And what is the opposite of 7? Well, the opposite is -7. Here we're working with whole numbers and their opposites, 1 and -1. 0, in this case, is the middle term. So all the numbers to the right of 0 are positive, and all those to the left of 0, that is really bad, all those to the left are negative. Generally, if you go to the right, they become greater. So the numbers become bigger. And if you go to the left, the numbers become smaller. So you could go to as low as -10, -100, -1,000. Remember, -1,000 is way smaller than -1 because -1,000 is more to the left, way smaller than -1. Just remember, all the positive numbers go towards the right and all smaller numbers or all the negative numbers go to the left. Here's a practice question. Which number is bigger, -2 or -5? Well, we can draw our number line here and we will have -5 over here, -4, -3 and -2. So remember, the numbers get bigger towards the right. So if you go towards the right, the numbers get bigger, and as you go to the left, they get smaller. So -5 is way smaller than -2. So -2 is all the way to the right and -5 is all the way to the left. So -5 is smaller than -2, meaning -2 is the bigger number. Let's try another one. Here is another question. It says order them from smallest to biggest. Again, we would need to bring out our number line, and we know for sure that 0 is right in the center. 0 is the middle. That's the middle term. All positive numbers go towards the right. All negative numbers go towards the left. So this would be 1. So we've done 0, done 1, and then 2 would go here. And -3, because it's negative. Negative numbers are always towards the left of 0. So we have -1 here, -2 here, and this would be -3. And that's how I'd order them. So if we have to order them from smallest to biggest, our answer would be -3, 0, 1, and 2. Here's another example. List all integers between -4 and 3. So it's always easiest to draw the number line. We're starting from -4 and we're going to 3. So let's start with -4 here. -4, and then what comes next? -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So these are all the numbers from -4 to 3. And if you had to list them down, it would just be -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And this would be your answer. In this section, we're going to compare integers and learn the trick to always know which number is greater or smaller. Let's review the number line. On the left side, if you go left, your numbers would be negative. So remember, 0 is the middle term. If we go left from 0, all these terms are negative. And if we go right from 0, all these terms are positive. So we have symbols like greater than, less than, and equal to. These are called inequality symbols, and they're used to determine or to state which number is bigger than the other. So here's an example. We have -4 and -2. -4 and -2. If I had to draw a quick number line, -4, -3, -2. Which number is more to the left? Because we know if we go left, the numbers get smaller. And if we go to the right, the numbers get bigger. So negative 4 is smaller than negative 2. Now, with these signs, the mouth of that crocodile always opens up to the bigger term. Okay, apologies. These crocodiles, these mouths do not look appealing. But here, we know that negative 2 is the bigger number. So it opens up that way. What about negative 2 and negative 5? Again, negative 5 is somewhere here. So negative 2 is still bigger than negative 5. So negative 2 is greater than negative 5 and negative 4 is less than negative 2. Let's try a few more questions. First question is negative 3 and negative 5. Which number is greater? Let's see. We have negative 5 over here. Negative 1 and 0. So negative 5 is all the way to the left and negative 3 is more to the right. So negative 3 is bigger than negative 5. Negative 3 is greater than negative 5. So we have that. 0 and negative 2. Negative 2 is to the left of 0. So negative 2 is smaller than 0. So 0 is greater than negative 2. We have negative 1 and 4. 4 is over there. 4 is to the right of negative 1. So that means 4 is greater than negative 1. And we have that as our answer. So negative 3 is greater than negative 5. Negative 2 is less than 0. And 4 is greater than negative 1. If you found this helpful, make sure you hit subscribe and join our school community for more lessons, practice, and support. The link is in the description below. See you inside.